Okay, so here's today's do now. What are the roots of the parabola? Okay, so first of all, this U-looking thing, right? This is called a parabola, and it's asking for the roots, right? So this is our keyword. What are the roots? And roots is just another word for zeros, solutions, which all mean x-intercepts. So here we have our x-axis. And where does this x-axis cross? It crosses at two places. These are my two x-intercepts, which is at -2 and 3. You can also write them as ordered pairs, right? This x-intercept, remember when we're writing an ordered pair, x comma y, this is crossing at the x-axis. So this -2 is at the x-axis. So this -2 needs to go in the x spot. And then your y is 0. And for this ordered pair, same thing, xy, this is at the x-axis of 3, so this is an x value, and then y is 0. So you could have written your answer in either one of these forms. 2, solve the inequality below, so cut it in half. Here is my variable term, so I'm going to apply my inverse operation. So because this is a -3, right, when I'm looking at it separately, or -3, the inverse would be to add 3, because -3 plus 3 is going to give you 0. What you do to one side, you do to the other. 9 plus 3 is 12, which is greater than 2x. My variable is almost isolated. This is 2x, which is 2 times x. So we're multiplying. The inverse of that is to divide. Divide both sides. 12 divided by 2 is 6. 6 is greater than x. The x needs to be on the left side, so I'm going to switch them. So I'm going to put x here and 6 here. Now, make sure that when you're flipping them, you pay attention to what is the crocodile eating, right? Remember that? The crocodile is eating the 6. So it has to stay eating the 6. So we need to flip it. This way, my crocodile is still eating the 6. Okay? So your inequality solution set, sorry about that, it's going to be x is less than 6. Ta-da! All right, 3. What is the x-intercept of the linear function below? Keyword, what, right? That's a question word. What is the x-intercept? Well, what do we know about x-intercepts? We know that x-intercepts are always going to be number, comma, 0, because right, the x-intercept can change, so that number has to go in the x spot because we don't know what the x-intercept is, but we know that y is 0. So what is the x-intercept of the linear function below? So if I know this, right, what is the one thing I know? I don't know what the x is, that's why it's asking for it, but what we do know is that y is 0, and I have a y right here. So instead of y, I can substitute 0 in. So we're going to have 18 x minus 3 times 0 equals 24. So now you can see that I am left with the variable x, which makes sense, right? Because I'm looking for the x-intercept. This is a number I'm missing. So this would make sense that that would be the variable left over. So 3 times 0 is just 0. So we have 18x minus 0 equals 24. We don't need the 0 anymore. So 18x equals 24. Divide both sides by 18. 18 divided by 18 is going to give us 1. And 24 divided by 18, we're just going to simplify, right? So 24 divided by 18 is just going to give us, well, okay, so let's run through it. So 18 and 24, the factors of 24, right, are 1 and 24, 2 and 12, 3 and 8, 4 and 6, right? All of these are the factors of 24. And if I keep going, 5 doesn't go in it evenly, and 6 does, but it's already here, so I can stop. The other factors of 18 are, or the factors of 18 are 1 and 18, 2 and 9, 3 and 6, 4 does not go into 18, 5 does not go into 18, 6 does, and it's already here, so we can stop. So what is the greatest common factor they both have? you can see that they have 3 in common, they have 2 in common, and they have 6 in common. 6 is the biggest one, so that's the one we're going to use. So you can divide both of these numbers by 6. 24 divided by 6 is 4. 18 divided by 6 is 3. And we get that from here, right? 24 divided by 6 is 4. 18 divided by 6 is 3. So x is 4 over 3. So our x-intercept is at 4 over 3, comma 0. Either one of these answers, right? Ordered pair form, and then just answer. There you go.